The 16.6 is a program that basically involves 4 UN agencies, UNOPS, ILO, IOM, and UNDP, and it comes from a request by the government 2 years ago to tackle one of the main issues in Haiti after the earthquake was the 1.5 million people living in camps. It's a program is trying to think how to be a better project and integrating environmental concerns, social concerns, the needs of the community every step of the way. You know, it's exciting for UNOPS, but it's exciting as well for the UN in general. I just think the way we've organized ourselves here is a model for other places and other types of projects.
The process that was followed started with a community planning exercise, and it was followed by an assessment and a technical study of the conditions to validate the information that was given to us by the people from the community. Following that, we prepared different scenarios that were presented not only to the people we were working with, but also to the people living in these neighborhoods in order for them to make a decision on what kind of interventions and what type of investment they wanted to have done within their communities. For me, the technical part is the easiest work to do. Changing people's life, you know what, we can do something that is not going to last. We want to set an example, show how things can be done, but the most important thing is the fact that the people in the neighborhoods today, that feeling of being the decider of their future, they have that ownership power. It's their neighborhood.
We are talking about the public sector, and Palestinian civil police, they don't have financial resources to buy enterprise software and continue supporting it and paying royalties and fees in the future. This decision took a lot of discussions, and we found that it's more feasible for the Palestinian civil police to create or to implement the software from scratch in their premises. For me, UNOPS is a learning organization. It's very crucial to take care of the team, to support the team, to motivate the team, and to support the learning process of the team. And this is really what we like in working for UNOPS.
I think there were 16 people that worked closely on this project, and that developed relationships, worked through challenges, came from completely different backgrounds to make something that's long-lasting. We're going to walk away from this, but the Palestinian police are going to use this software, and more importantly, the Palestinian people are going to benefit from the presence of this software because it makes the police more accountable. It improves the response time, it addresses the requirements, reduces corruption. I can go on and on. So I think this is what makes it a successful project. It's a long-lasting effect on the Palestinian people.
It was really challenging because basically for the past 30 years, most of these communities never received any sort of support, and particularly in terms of new infrastructure. And all of a sudden, we were engaging with them and with the local fishery authorities and with the local, like the mayors, the municipal councils. We were telling them, okay, we are building this infrastructure for you, it's going to improve your livelihood, but you're also going to have to manage it. And that was a really big challenge.
There are 3 types of skill development took place. One is the Fisheries Harbour Corporation staff, the engineers and the technical officers who were not able to do this project. They were involved with us right throughout. So because of that, they learned our system of operations and how we do things on quality, cost management, and the implementation, contracts management. So their capacity has improved. Even the contractors who work with us in the marine structures, who are involved in dredging and construction of key walls. We were there, we worked with them, not as merely supervising agency, but we worked with them together, help them to overcome the problems, and then how to plan. As a whole, because of the implementation by UNOPS, the government staff and the contractors and the workers, their skills have tremendously improved.
It's really important that when we're asked to make a decision on infrastructure, that we do think outside and we don't think of the immediate need. We think long term for the sustainability of it. So, often the client, the donors, your other stakeholders will come to you and say, we need this done. It's an urgent need, and it's up to us to have thought about sustainability at that point. Because if we present a solution that is a quick fix, and we only present that solution, that is what will be adopted. But if we present an option of two solutions and we argue the benefits of the solution that is more sustainable, then you can get the buy-in from your stakeholders. Because we need to think about sustainability on day one. The key one is, what are you handing over to the end user? Is it something that's going to be beneficial to them? Is it going to allow them to create change? And is it going to be something that they can actually maintain and continue to deliver a benefit to them? For example, when we built the airfield, we had to ask them, because when we leave in 3, 4, 5 years' time with the refugee community, do they still need to land, that size of plane in that airfield? And wherever we've worked the earth, then it's scarred. So you're going to leave that mark behind you. And perhaps having a compromise in the requirements between what the immediate need is and what the long-term benefit has to be that you'll leave behind.